Hello everyone! Welcome to the Testmaters Google Sites course. Today we'll explore Google Sites, a user-friendly platform for building websites. So what Google Sites is exactly? Google Sites is great for creating personal websites, portfolios, or team sites without needing extensive technical skills. Let's begin with our first episode. To start building your first website, head over to sites.google.com or sites.new to start building your first website. Welcome to the dashboard of Google Sites. This is the main interface where you can manage all your projects and create new websites. In the bottom right corner of the dashboard, you'll see an option to create a new website. When you hover over it, you'll get two options. You can either start a website from scratch or choose from a template. Now, to be honest, the templates offered here aren't worth using, but feel free to check them out if you're curious. At the top of the dashboard, you'll notice three key options. Here you can open a Google Sites file, sort your websites, or change the view layout from grid to list, depending on your preference. If you have any websites created, or once you create one, you'll see the last edited or accessed time displayed for each. You can also filter your websites based on ownership, like owned by anyone, owned by me, and not owned by me. The owned by anyone and not owned by me filters will include websites where you've been added as a collaborator. We'll dive deeper into collaboration features later in the course. Now let's start by creating a new website. We'll click on the plus icon, and this is where we land. The Google Sites Website Editor interface. It might look like there's a lot to figure out here, but trust me, it's easier than it seems. First, at the top left, you can give your document a name. Let's go ahead and name this one Trial. Now, moving to the top right, you'll see several options. Let's go through these one by one. First, we have the Publish button. This is used to publish your website when it's ready and for publishing any changes you make after that. Next to it, we have the three dots, More Options, menu. Here, you can view previous versions of your website and even restore them if needed. You can also duplicate your website from here. The rest of the options are mostly for providing feedback to Google. Moving on, we have Settings. This is where you can control several aspects of your website. You can choose the type of navigation you want, add a logo and favicon, and connect a custom domain. You can even link your website to Google Analytics to track its performance. You can also add an announcement banner to your website. This is a great way to display important information like a sale or major news. The banner appears at the top of your site, and you can customize its color, text, and whether it appears on all pages or just the home page. Next, there's the option to add collaborators. This allows you to share access to your website with specific people for editing or collaboration. Once your website is published, you can generate a link to your published page using the link option. This will only work once your website is live. Now, there's also a preview option, where you can see how your website will look on different devices, like a laptop, tablet, or mobile. Finally, you have the undo and redo buttons, just in case you need to quickly fix or reverse any changes. Now, let's dive into the core of the website builder, the tools that allow you to give your website the look and content you want. On the right side, you'll see the Design panel, which consists of three key sections: Insert, Pages, and Themes. Let's start with the Insert panel. This is where you'll add content to your website. At the top, you'll see four starting options: add a text box, add images, embed code import from Google Drive. There's one limitation here. You can't add videos directly from your computer. You can only upload photos and GIFs from your device. However, if your videos are in Google Drive, you can import them that way. From the text section, you can click on it to add a text box to your site. You can design it the way you want. For example, the size, the color. You can underline it, and you can also make it look like it is a code. To do this, you can click on the three dots, and then the embed icon, to make this look like a code. From the Images section, you can upload images from your device, search directly in Google Images, or import from your Google Drive. Clicking on the Drive option allows you to import various Google documents like images, PDFs, slides, forms, and more. Next, let's look at the Embed option. Here, you can either embed a link or embed custom code. Embedding a link lets you add web pages or forms directly through their URL, while the embed code option allows you to insert custom HTML code to add more advanced elements to your site. For more advanced features, like adding animated info cards, customized search bars, animated buttons, or a live date widget, you can explore tutorials on my website, testmater.com. Now, if you scroll down in the Insert panel, you'll find the Content Blocks section. These are essentially pre-designed templates or blocks that you can easily add to your website. Let's click on the first one. Once the content block is added, you can fully customize it. You can replace the placeholder image with your own, upload a video or file, and edit the text to suit your needs. Moving ahead, we now have 16 different options listed here. I won't go into detail about each one right now, but don't worry, you'll understand them as we go through the course. Let's start with the first option, Collapsible Group. This feature lets you create a section with a title, and when you click the drop-down, the rest of the content appears. You can use this for text, images, or both. Let's see it in action. For example, let's give it a title. What is Testmater? Below that, we'll add a short description of Testmater. Now when we preview it, you can see that the drop-down appears, and when clicked, the rest of the text is revealed. That's how collapsible groups work. Next, we have the table of contents. To demonstrate this, we need to add a few titles and headings on our page. This feature creates an automatic menu that gives viewers an overview of the page. They can jump directly to a section by clicking on the title or heading in the table of contents. Moving on, the next feature is Image Carousel. This is a slideshow of images that you can use to showcase anything, from sponsors to product photos. For this example, let's add 5 pizza images. You can upload images from your laptop, select them from your Google Drive, or search directly on the web. I'm searching for pizza images here and selecting 5. After selecting them, I click Insert. Now, you can customize the carousel. You can decide whether to show dots to indicate slides, enable auto start for viewers, and set the duration for each image. Once you're happy with the settings, click Insert. There's so much more to explore in Google Sites, but we'll cover the remaining features in the next episode, so stay tuned. If you're watching this on YouTube, I recommend checking out the full course on our website, where you'll find additional resources and assignments. The link to the course is in the description below. Like this episode, all future episodes will be available both on YouTube and on my website. There's a lot more to explore on the website, so make sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.